Good evening and welcome to Property, Home Building News and Analysis brought to you by PE Live. My name is Nanaya Otribia. Coming up in the headlines, government urged to enforce real estate tax laws. Ghana's construction industry to register growth of 3.8% in 2022. On the international front, homeowners keen to go green. Now the news in details. Government urged to enforce real estate tax laws. A real estate developer, Odenuhu Kwekutramatin, has called on the government to ensure the enforcement of real estate tax laws in the country. This, according to him, would prevent institutions and individuals from flouting such laws and increase revenue generation to accelerate the development of the country. Nana Tramatin, in an interview with the media in Accra, urged the government to broaden the country's tax net to generate more revenue. He noted that individuals and corporate entities are making huge sums of money from the properties they sold without paying taxes on them. Nana Tramatin suggested that property owners must be made to pay taxes on rents paid by tenants. He said there are many areas we can focus on for taxes. If we want to grow steadily as a nation, be self-reliant, our leaders must sit up and think about more ways to raise funds internally for development. Nana Tramatin cautioned that relying on the World Bank and other global financial institutions all the time to borrow money is not the best, adding that it made it more difficult for Ghana to achieve its aim of becoming self-reliant. According to him, Ghana beyond aid is possible, but we cannot achieve it easily without discipline when it comes to managing the finances of the country. Borrowing is not a solution to Ghana's problem, he noted. Ghana's construction industry to register growth of 3.8% in 2022. Ghana's construction industry to register growth of 3.8% in real terms in 2022, following an estimated expansion of 5.7% in 2021. The sector's output this year will be greatly aided by the restart of economic and infrastructure activities, backed by the country's improved vaccination rate and declining coronavirus infection rates. According to the Energy Year Ghana 2022 report, the country is focused on strengthening all energy resources in the coming years, including a major downstream project of establishing a new petroleum hub corporation with an estimated investment of 364.4 billion Ghana cedis, which is $60 billion, which is expected to begin construction in the second quarter of 2022. The outlook for the construction industry in the early part of the forecast period is fraught with risks, including rising inflationary pressures, currency fluctuations, and interruptions in merchandise trade, all of which are projected to have an impact on consumer and investor confidence. The depreciation of the country's currency, cedi, has had a significant impact on the industrial and energy sectors, even while production and exports are expanding. The cedi was the worst performing currency among 15 top African currencies as of early March 2022, depreciating by 7.6% in the first 2 months of 2022. In addition, the country's producer price inflation climbed to 21.4% year-on-year in February 2022 from 16.8% in January 2022, according to the Government Statistical Service. 40 unit affordable houses for public servants commissioned. Government has commissioned the State Housing Company Limited's urban Premier Court project in Adenta near Accra. The apartment project, entailing respectively 2 to 4 bedrooms, was handed over to some public and civil servants. The project is part of the government's affordable housing initiative to address the country's housing challenges. In spite of an annual supply of 40,000 housing units, the population and housing census conducted in 2021 revealed that the country's housing deficit was still in excess of 1.7 million. Mr. Francis Asenso-Boakye, Minister of Works and Housing, who commissioned the project, said it was people's desire to own homes and for some, the basis of their tradition. He said that the government was always proud to be associated with any activity associated with home ownership. Mr. Asensubuachi said the president was concerned about ordinary people having access to their own homes. The ministry, he said, recognized SHC as a strategic partner to provide mass affordable housing for people due to its presence in the regions of the country, operating efficiently to support government's efforts in addressing its housing deficit. The minister said the company's story was one of the many success stories of the government. He commended the board and management of state housing and staff for the project. Mr. Asensubuachi noted that the company needed adequate support to provide mass affordable housing, which is the vision of the president. We'll go for a short commercial break. Please stay with us. Welcome back from the break. Now, on the international front, homeowners keen to go green. The Green Homes Report 2022 indicates that there is a clear appetite for homeowners in the UK to make their homes greener. According to the report put together by Rightmove, 2/3 of homeowners, which is 62%, would consider installing home panels in their home of those who don't want to. The main reason is that they don't think the return on investment would be good enough. It added that the overwhelming motivation for making changes to their home is to save money on energy bills, something that right now is even more of a concern with spiraling energy costs. The report further revealed that more home hunters are taking notice and searching for green features, and there is a correlation between higher ratings and high property values. Recently, EPC B-rated houses became the fastest type to find a buyer, overtaking D-rated households. Landlords are reviewing their portfolios to assess if the investment in making improvements is worth the returns. Letting agents are waiting patiently for the details on the requirements on what they should be advising their landlords. Thank you for watching. For more news, please visit our website www.propertyexpress.org or follow us on all our social media channels. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. For more news, click on the subscribe button, like this, and share with your friends. Thank you.